We're live.
We are live at 5, 4, 5, all 5, 5, 5, 5. Are you coming? Are you coming in?
I don't know. Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Is their chat working?
Yeah. Hopefully our sound is good. Hopefully our chat's working.
Yes. Apologies for the crackling in the yesterday's video. We found out what it was. Okay, so I think it was our phone was plugged in and the microphone was plugged in, and I think it was interference from the
charging.
Yeah, from the charging link. So there you go.
So we are sorry, but we actually kind of laughed about it after, because we were like, do you know what? This is people seeing the realities. There are so many times in our YouTube videos where I've recorded it in slow-mo, where the microphone's not being plugged in, where we've been completely out of focus and we've had to re-record it all again. So you guys basically just got to see it live, the truth of what comes with vlogging. So we're going to get stuck into questions. Hopefully the chat doesn't lag out like normal, which it has done the last few times. I will answer it while you try and figure out the chat there. I'll get stuck into first question. Are you here? Is the chat live?
We're good. We're live.
The chat's alive.
We're live and well.
Somebody asked us how we chose our van for our build.
It was cheap.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much it.
We knew vans that we didn't want to get because of shape, and we basically decided we really liked the Peugeot Boxer Fiat Ducato Citroen Relay shape because it's very square, and for us we knew we wanted long wheelbase one. So basically we just went and seen a few, fell in love with this one. It was cheap, we bought it. I wouldn't recommend people get as excited as us and buy stuff, because we didn't realize until after we had purchased the van that it had been torn for 3 years off the road after being in a crash.
Yeah, that's why our side door, if you've been watching our videos, it leaks and it's like doesn't really shut properly. You'll always see me trying to like push it really hard, but in saying that, it still closes, it's still locked, so don't try and break in.
Yeah, and the van runs a dream, so we've quite lucked out on that, to be fair. It's just bodywork damage. Our engine has been great, so we're very happy with the choice we made with the Citroen. I'll keep looking. Yeah,
plus I thought, because yeah, it's the same body as the Citroen, the Fiat, and the what was the other one? The Ducato, or the Peugeot as well.
Yeah.
Like I thought parts would be like more accessible. You know, they're European as well, so like if we're out in Europe here, we can get parts for it. Maybe a little bit easier than Sprinters or Crafters or something as well. So.
Okay, so that's about the van. Then somebody else had asked us tips for starting van life, but maybe we'll keep that at the end. We'll keep that one to the end.
Let's just say hello first. Did we say hello?
Oh yeah, guys, we have friends. Show them our park up. Show them our park up.
So yeah, we're currently in Venice. We've spent the whole day just wandering around, and it is super hot. We've been trying to like duck in and out of the shade. But it's been super beautiful.
Yeah, it has.
It's been absolutely wonderful. But yes, we're with friends. Let us show. They're posing right now.
Are they posing?
Hey, you guys.
Hello.
We're watching you on your live.
You guys are too cute.
Oh dear. Okay, we're shutting the door now. It's too hot. Love you. Bye.
See you later. So yeah, if you don't know those guys, we'll leave the description for their stuff down below. But they're lovely people. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they're super cute. That's Beth and Jack. So, next question was, oh my goodness, John, thank you so much, man. Why are you so generous?
John, you're crazy.
You're
Thank
just
you, man.
too good. Oh, okay, so.
Did I see a denim shirt? David, yes, a denim shirt. I thought I'd try to mix it up a little bit, and also Keely's wearing a different dress.
Yeah.
Just so people didn't think we were complete mingers, although I am still wearing the same t-shirt, so.
Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, about YouTube. When did we start YouTube? We started YouTube a year and a half ago, maybe. We did one video, and then we did another video like 2 months later, and then we didn't post for another 8 months, and then we started consistently uploading last summer whenever we came to Spain. So we've been consistently uploading every week for about a year and a bit. Yeah.
And not with any like necessary goal or anything. It was just to share our lives, really.
Yeah. And Rob, you said that 1,000 subs feels like a million miles away for you. 1,000 subs was a million miles away for us. Literally right up until November, all our videos only had like 200 views, and then it just started happening. So keep plugging away at it, keep going. Just if you enjoy making videos, just keep doing it. And you know, what will be will be. That's what we think about us. We just keep doing it, and whatever happens, happens. We're just sharing our life, you know. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, and we know lives, by the way, we know lives aren't for everyone, but I just want to say that it's very easy to get caught up in trying to like do what you think's going to make your channel grow, or copy other people, or do different ideas. And we just wanted to go live to be like authentic and raw, and with our stupid crackly microphone, and with not understanding how to do lives. And we just wanted to be like vulnerable, real humans, not just always perfectly edited videos, because you know they're so perfect because we're so great. And
that's it.
We are really grateful that you've come along on our live for 5. We're just doing it for 5 days for fun, to be in touch with you guys.
That's right.
And we've really enjoyed it.
And I think with van life as well, like with life on the road, you can kind of feel isolated, even with putting out videos as well. So like doing the live, it's really cool to be close to other people, like close to you guys. Being able to chat with you like in real time has actually been really, really good fun, and it's something that we've only really like realized this in the last 5 days, you know.
Yeah, it's been so good.
So it mightn't be like the end of lives, you know. They might make a comeback at some point.
They might make a comeback at some point. Let's see, what have we got? More questions. What are you most excited for this trip? And Nick Rome's also asked us, what is our plans for this trip?
Oh.
So you can touch on them. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think we're going to convoy with these guys for a little bit longer, so we're super excited about that. We don't really have a plan of what we're doing. We're just gonna, you know, spend time together and see some cool things.
Yeah, they thought
maybe
they were
do some wild
getting
swimming.
like 24 hours in Venice, and then now it's basically Chesk and Ben all over again, where it's like, yeah, let's just hang out for even longer.
And even if they don't want to convoy, we're just gonna follow them.
Stalk them.
And yeah, we'll see what happens. Just keep bumping into them.
But our plan is Serbia. We have a plan. We really want to go back to Serbia. Anyone who hasn't been, somebody else asked us our favorite country. Turkey is absolutely incredible, but honestly, Serbia is so massively underrated. We're super excited to go back. We're excited to go explore Kosovo, to get lost. I'm really looking forward to that. And then we think maybe our other plan might be maybe a bit of a Christmas in Greece.
Yeah,
we're trying to convince loads of people to come join us in Greece, aren't we? Have a Christmas.
It could be really fun. But yeah, just probably somewhere hot and relatively good for van life as well.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
But ultimately, because John Duggan, you've asked me a few times, do you see yourselves returning to 9-to-5 job? Do you see yourself ever living in a semi again? Ultimately, with this trip, we're traveling for a while. But as we said, and I think it was yesterday or the day before this video, for us, a big thing on our mind is ultimately also buying land. So it's like we want to like travel and travel, but in our mind there is also that thought that we want to buy a plot of land. So for us, a semi is not on the cards, because we want to build our own tiny home, or we want to live out of the van for a while, and we want to do something different. And ultimate long-term travel, I don't really know, because I just want to grow some crops and eat some peas and, you know,
eat some peas,
live a simple life.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's like one thing that we've learned is that the simpler is better.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people think, but like buying land is tying you down to roots, but like we feel like different. I don't know, there's just something about it. We want to build something, we want to grow stuff, we want a place where other van lifers can come and hang out and have community. And yeah,
it's all
that's
like
what I'm
it's a big
about.
dream, you know. But I think what we're trying to do is just seize one opportunity, like opportunities as they come.
Yeah,
you know. And I think that's the cool thing with sharing our lives and chatting to as many people as we can as well, that we can just, you know, like take opportunity as they come, if you know. That sounds a bit cheesy, but
yeah. I was just saying, Aaron, thank you so much. That we appreciate every penny towards diesel.
What a legend. Thank you so much.
Oh, we do miss the prices of diesel in Turkey. I think diesel in Italy is cheaper than back home. It's like 186, isn't it? People are saying about the price of diesel right now. It's 186 euros ish.
Here?
190, yeah.
That's the cheapest I found here is 186, but it's probably average like 195 or something.
But guys, if you're into van life and you need to get out of Schengen zone, head to Turkey. Filling up our tank was like £60 in Turkey. It's
and no doubt that's went up now, but it still is. It was a lot nicer.
Yeah. Okay, let's see how pricey it is. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys.
What are you seeing?
Just people giving advice about diesel. Okay, another question. We're only going to answer a few more. If you have any, throw them in the chat now, because I don't want to keep this too long. We wanted to keep these light and choppy. I know that lives can be a bit boring if people are just like on the chat all the time.
Also, I have a bucket of water outside waiting for me that I'm just going to like dive into.
It's too hot, man.
Absolutely crazy.
Who makes the most mess?
Oh, well, that's an obvious one. Who do you think makes the most mess?
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Obviously, Keely.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, that's not even a question. Who's the best drone pilot?
Oh, who's the only you don't let me fill it?
People are filling up water, if you can hear them. I swear it's not a crackly microphone.
Yeah, please. PTSD.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't let him fly the drone.
I have flown it like twice, but you just don't let me. You're just too excited.
You're not. I get one. I love it, and two, if you do a shot and I'm like, I could do that shot better, then I'm like, I might as well just do it myself. But I know you could do it better if I let you, but I don't. So thank you for letting me.
No problem. I know you enjoy it, so like I'm
Plus
happy
you
for
drive,
you. Yeah,
you know.
true.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you like hiking, Keely? Okay. The -10. That's how much. That's how much.
Which is weird because like we love climbing and you love climbing, but you hate walking.
Yeah, I do. But and do you know what? I don't hate hiking. See if I'd flat hike all day, every day. I'll
Like,
hike
guys,
flat all you want, but not up the hill.
So we're in the car park at Venice, and
Am I about to get insulted live?
we walked in, and you wouldn't let us walk back. You made us get the like little bus shuttle back.
It's really hot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so hot. Those 2 kilometers would have
We
broken
should have took the
me.
e-bikes.
Yeah,
What
no,
is
you're not allowed bikes in Venice apparently. Okay, let's check some more questions. Do you ever plan on visiting the USA? We would love to visit the USA, but the truth is it's super expensive. Well, that's our take on it. Feel free to correct us. I feel like it'd be much cheaper for us to van life in Eastern Europe than it would be in the USA. But there's loads of places we'd love to see in America at some point. So maybe it could be like a backpacking trip or hitchhiking or something.
Obviously,
random.
all the plans that we've talked about are really fluid and subject to change. Like we're very tangible people, I think.
Tangible?
Is that not the word?
I don't know if that is the word.
Tangible?
I don't know. We're fluid, guys.
yeah, we're
we
fluid.
go with the flow.
So exactly, like things are subject to change. We don't care. We'll just go with the flow and just do things that we enjoy.
Yeah. And somebody says, do you have other friends also on YouTube channel that we should be following? We have loads of YouTube friends. Beth, who we're with right now, has just started her own side channel. They have a channel called Our Wild Horizons. She's got a little side channel where she's going to be doing girly chatty stuff. So if you like this live type of format where people are just talking, she's going to have that. I'll link her down below. I don't want to say loads of people because I'll forget people I really care about. So what we'll do is our favorites we will link in the description after this video because there are so many great YouTubers.
That's a good idea. I think you just might have dodged a bullet.
Yeah, because I don't want to forget anyone, but there's
Yeah.
so many great ones, honestly.
There's so many like people that are undiscovered as well that
Yeah,
make
true.
such great content too. So we'll definitely link them.
Let me double check my questions I had written down. Blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, what about our van layout? 2 more questions, right? What about our van layout? Anything you'd change?
I really like our van layout. There's maybe some things I would change in the kitchen just to make it more accessible. So I'll show you. Why not? So you'll be able to see us. It'll be like Inception. Okay, so as you can see, we've got that sink in the corner. I wouldn't put the sink in the corner anymore because I'm quite tall and I just feel a little bit stuffed and wedged in there. So I'd maybe put the sink at this side. Our hob as well, I would turn that around and make it sideways at the back. Because the back of the counter space over here, it's just kind of like lost space because like nobody ever puts their hands way back there. So I'd turn the hob around sideways, and then I'd have the front of that as prep space.
That's not happening because we can't be bothered cutting a whole new kitchen counter, but that is a future van build or tiny home kitchen idea. Yeah, counter space at the front, all the action space at the back. Let's see, anything. Where should we go from me? Oh, that's very sweet.
What's that?
Sienna's just started GoFundMe to get us to America.
Could you imagine?
Oh dear. So the other question was tips for starting van life. So do you want to give any tips for people who are thinking about getting into it or in the process of it?
Are we lagging? Are we okay? I think we're okay.
We're okay.
Yeah. Tips for starting van life is just do it. You know, I feel like a lot of people talk about stuff, and like will get
Talk
lost.
themselves out
Yeah,
of
we'll
it.
get lost in the planning stage, and end up talking themselves out of it. But just do it and take one step at a time. Your van doesn't need to be finished before you move into it or do
Yeah.
anything. Just like we moved into our van as a skeleton,
Yeah.
and we just like worked in B&Q and Tesco car parks constantly. So and
Like,
don't
we had
worry
no-
about that.
Yeah, we had no gas or running water for a couple of months, and we just had a bed. Yeah, we finished it. Basically, if you have a bed, everything else you can work out. So I would just say, yeah, get a van, move into it. But it's a very expensive time to start van life, isn't it? Everything's so expensive right now. But don't let that put you off because, let's be honest, it's never getting cheaper again. It's the same with everything I'm thinking right now. If you keep hoping stuff's going to get cheaper again in the future, I don't see that future coming anytime soon. So just invest in yourself. Do what's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
Don't wait for things to fall into place because they
I think
never
that's
do.
the biggest thing. Just do what makes you happy.
Yes.
You know, I hate like hearing stories about people like just feeling stuck Because it's just quite sad, isn't it? Because like I think we should just value ourselves a lot more. You know?
I think so.
Value yourself, put yourself first and your family, and just love yourself, I think.
Oh, why are you being so cute and cheesy?
But
Check
it's true.
this guy
It's
out.
true.
Yeah, it would have been very easy for us to like come up with loads of excuses about why we wouldn't move to London, why we wouldn't build a van. There's so many, like why I didn't take a sabbatical from work. There's so many decisions we made that seemed to our families to probably make no sense whatsoever, but we followed what we felt in our gut was going to make us happy, and we chose to pursue stuff. Same with friggin' YouTube. Like everyone's like, what the frig he's doing making YouTube? But we love it, we want to do it. We encourage you guys to follow your heart, do whatever you love as well. Sorry for the cheesy finale to the live at 5
and
for
we've also
5
kept
of 5.
you way too long as well.
Way too long, but
over these past 5 days, we really, really appreciate you coming and hanging out with us.
Yeah.
It's been such a learning curve for us as well, because this is all new to us too. So thanks for sticking around. Thanks for sticking through the crackly microphones and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll be back with more lives, but we will be back with normal vlogs on Sunday, so we're looking forward to that as well.
Yeah. Tune in on Sunday, guys. We love you all so much. Thank you for talking to us. Comment, like, subscribe, whatever, all the usual jizz, but we love you.
Cheers.
We'll see you next week.
It's live.
Quickly, hang up.
Love you.